little bit more than half, almost all of it, and then finally all of it lit up, right? That is what we call a gibbous phase, which is over half lit, and because it's getting fatter, we call it the waxing gibbous phase. It's an old-timey word for getting bigger. All right, so we go through the waxing gibbous, then we hit full moon, then we go around to where we are 3/4 of the way around in our orbit. So that would be 3/4 might be called what? Third quarter moon. Third quarter or last quarter, because once you get to the third quarter, it's not even quarters, right? And now you guys are still looking at half of it, right? You're seeing half of it, but which side? Right or left side? What are you talking about, Ed? Come on, man. What side of the moon? Left side or right side? He's looking at the left side lit up, right? Which side are you guys looking at?
Right.
Y'all still looking at the right side, right? Yeah, he's on the other side, right? So if you're looking at a third quarter moon, you'll see that straight line, and you'll see the left side. You'll see the left side lit up. So it'll look like a backwards peak. Later on this week, we're hitting about third quarter. I think it's like Thursday or Friday night. It's third quarter moon. The bad thing about third quarter moon is you got to get up. If you want to see it at night, you got to get up around midnight. Really after midnight, come up about 1 o'clock or so. So between full moon, we hit a gibbous phase, then the third quarter. But this time the gibbous phase is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So we use an old-timey word for getting smaller, which is waning. So in between full moon and third quarter, we get the waning gibbous phase happening. And then we go to where he sees half of it, so we get right back around the new moon phase. We can't see any of it, right? So, and then in between, he's seeing half of it lit, a little less than half, a little less than half, less than that, less than that, less than that. So he sees a little sliver of a crescent, but it's a getting smaller crescent, so it's called a waning crescent. Okay. Cool? Now, if they do what they did a couple weeks, for the past couple weeks, y'all are going to do the same sort of thing, but you're going to do it with Oreos. So I guess we're going to do that after this, right? So something to look forward to tomorrow, the next day. All right. You might have a question about that. All right. If we have time. Okay, now the moon also does this, right? What was the word for this? Rotates, right? Rotation or rotating. So the moon also rotates. Anybody know how long it takes the moon to rotate one time?
About the same amount of time it takes to revolve around the Earth.
Right. It takes 29.5 days to revolve around one time. It takes 29.5 days for it to rotate one time, which makes life kind of interesting for us here on the Earth. Okay. So now watch. What was 24?
24 hours.
That's it. Davis rotates once every 24 hours. Right. But me, I just rotate once every 29.5 days. Now let me show you this baseball. Over here, there's a little stamp on this baseball which says basically it's approved for high school use. Then there are some scratches on this side of the baseball, right? You see those? Then there's Rawlings stamped on this side, and then over here it's just kind of dirty, right? Okay, so the stamp, scratchy, Rawlings, and dirty, like that, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off here with the where you guys can see the stamp side. Right? And what this does is, as the moon rotates, you guys can see, I'll turn the perspective of you like this. So right now the sun's shining on the dirty side, then it shines on the stamp side, then on the scratch side, then on the wrong side, and back to the dirty side, right? So what's going on is, if you're on the moon, and let's say you're on the scratch side, right now it's the middle of the day, now if you're on the scratch side, the sun's going down, now it's the middle of the night, these guys scratch side back over here. Now it's early morning, now we're middle of the day, right? So if you're on the moon, you get day, night, you get sunrise, sunset, it just takes a long time. What happens though with the moon is it's orbiting while it's doing that. So let's see, do this. So like right now, you guys are looking at the stamp side, right? And then as we go around, it's going to orbit. So now you're looking at the side with the scratches on it, right? Now you're looking at the side that says Raleigh, right? And now you're looking at the side that's basically dirty. And now you're looking back at the side that's got stamp on it, right? So as I did one revolution, I also did one rotation, right? Okay, so that's how it goes. The rotation and the revolution are synchronized with each other. They happen at the same thing. Now, we're going to let Davis tell us what he sees. Now, you guys are looking at the stamp side, right? What side are you looking at? No, that's stretchy. Dirty, stretchy. Dirty, stretchy. They got the stretch. He's looking at the scratchy side, okay? All right. So now we're going to go a fourth of the way around. Now you guys are looking at the scratchy side. What are you looking at? Scratchy side, right? Now I do here. You guys are looking at the side that says Rawlings. What side are you looking at? Seriously? Over and over? All right. Okay. Now you guys are looking at what? That's the dirty side, right? The dirty side. What side are you looking at? That's the dirty side. Remind me to get a different pocket.
Okay.
All right. And now y'all are looking back at the stamp side. What side are you looking at? Seriously? So what side are you looking at the whole time? Scratchy side, right? Right. So the same side of the moon always faces the Earth as it goes around. Which is why for those of us that like to look at the moon through a telescope, our moon maps can look like that rather than showing the other side because we only look at one side of the moon. Not dark side. This is the near side and the far side. Because remember, as it's rotating, it does have a day. Every part of it gets daylight, every part of it gets dark, right? Right. But here on the Earth, there's one side that's always facing towards Earth, and there's one side that's always away from us on the Earth. There's a far side. What?
It's a full moon somewhere.
Full moon
Ben.
somewhere for somebody, yeah. Okay. That's pretty much all I want to say. Anybody have any questions about any of that? What? Yeah, you have to send a spacecraft there to orbit around on the backside to get pictures of it or to study something. Yeah.
Use a gigantic flashlight. Gigantic flashlight.
But you got to get over to the other side and be able to see what the flashlight's doing.
Exactly.
So they'll do that like the Apollo astronauts. They went into orbit around the moon, and so they saw the front and the back side. And then we've sent satellites or spacecraft to study both sides of the moon.
Because he answered most questions. He was your
My Earth?
helper.
Okay.
Y'all want to pick up a picture?
Oh, okay. Wow, I didn't know he had door prizes.